This is a 9th Age battle between Undying dynasties, heavily represented by other models. The Undying dynasties dropped some skeleton archers, then the Sylvan elves dropped everything, from wild huntsmen and forest guards to forest rangers, archers. It's pretty much the same list as is being used now by the Sylvan elf player. The Vanguarding Shapeshifter, and then Undying dynasties, castle behind the forest there. The Tusker Cab are actually Tomb Reapers, same as Winged Reapers for vampire counts. Same kind. 3 more Tomb Reapers, they're 3 and 3. Tomb Scarabs, a unit of skeletons represented by goblins. A casket in the back there, more skeleton archers. This is the casket, and the 2 others are catapults. Sylvan elves go first, and Vanguard with everything up here. The Sylvan elves advance full speed ahead and kill 8 archers by shooting and Master of Stone. Then the Undying dynasties charge into the Shapeshifter with the remaining 2 archers and the Sand Scarabs, Tomb Scarabs. The other Tomb Scarabs get into the Wild Huntsmen. They locked up because they locked themselves out of the impossible charge that the skeleton archers had put them into. So they're now in combat. Ice and Fire is cast on these Wild Huntsmen, 2 die after succeeding a lot of armour and ward saves. The Cosmologist's Unity in the Virgin spell is cast on the Tomb Scarabs, 5+ ward save. Just succeeds with 4 dice, 11. The Casket of Hotep or something is dispelled. These Tomb Scarabs lose 9 wounds in total after Crumble is over, but they kill 4 Wild Huntsmen whom they charged. The other Tomb Scarabs, not as lucky, do no wounds. The 2 archers are killed by the elven prince, and they lose 3 wounds on the Tomb Scarab unit. Sylvan elf turn. The Wild Huntsmen and Blade Dancers kill the Tomb Scarabs, losing 3 Blade Dancers and the last model in the unit of Wild Huntsmen in the other unit. The Shapeshifter keeps crumbling the Scarabs, and these 2 come in and kill and crumble in total 20 skeletons. These fail their charge of 9. And ambushers come in by the catapult. Undying dynasties, turn 2.
2 Kings, turn 2. Winged Reapers charged that unit who decided to flee. Redirected into Forest Rangers, and they destroyed them and overran. The other Winged Reaper unit failed their charge. Did not take. Well, they took 1 wound from dangerous terrain. Scarab Swarms managed to do 1 wound on the character, but took several wounds in return. And the skeletons with spears killed 1 horseman and killed 3 forest rangers, and crumbled 3 more.
But they raised 7 with their
in the magic phase, so not too bad. And then 2 ambushing units came in. 1 unit of spears behind his bows, and then another unit of spears behind his
Skeletons with
riders.
spears. The ones behind the archers look like a success.
And the catapult misfired and cannot shoot for another turn.
And the other one is preparing to shoot again after its misfire.
Yes.
The forest guards charging into the skeleton unit with spears did the difference. They won by 16 and the last 15 crumbled. They no longer had the scrying spell up, and that made a difference. A lot of wounds got through. 3 wounds on the scarab, tomb scarabs. They're still fighting. The archers have the Sylvan elf hereditary spell Mistwalker cast on them, so they're out of a little bit of danger. The skeletons will probably charge them. Some more ambushers come in. And now it'll be turn 3 for the Tomb Kings. Can they get out of a difficult spot there? They have the general, catapults and so on. The forest guards are charged by tomb reapers. These are just the same as winged reapers, and look at how they're doing. The forest guards failed their fair test. It was 2 to hit them. All these have hit, and there's 2 to wound. How many wounds on the forest guards? 12 wounds.
12 dead, I'm assuming. Unless you have 4 plus armor save.
12 dead. That leaves 6.
And then I have 3 stumps.
They'll not be steadfast anymore. And they're just 1 round.
2 more dead.
2 more dead. They don't even have a rank.
14 dead.
That makes 4 left. And they'll auto break from the winged reapers from 1 charge.
Oh, it's
An amazing unit. And it exists in vampire counts as well. It's just the same as winged reapers. Tomb reapers. The glade riders and archers here are fleeing from charges last round. These tomb reapers have moved up back there. These tomb reapers killed the forest guards as just described. The shapeshifter is still in combat with a couple of wounds left on the tomb scarabs. Now Sylvan elves turn 4. The Sylvan elf run over the army right now, killing the tomb scarabs, killing the sand scorpion, and overrunning into the hierophant's unit, and doing 4 wounds to the casket. It will crumble, and now it explodes. The Sylvan elves hear a murmuring sound before a deafening explosion, enveloping everything in the aggressive zone. The casket of Fatep explodes after crumbling in the combat against the wild huntsman, and everything within 12 inches is hit by some fizzy tomb magic. 3 glade riders die. The shapeshifter loses 1 wound. 1 forest ranger dies, and 1 of the enemy combatants dies as well. And 1 of these glade riders. And 4 wild huntsmen in the charging unit die from the explosion of the casket. So a terrible end to the Sylvan elves who surrounded the casket. It was truly cursed. We end after turn 4. The Undying dynasties caught up pretty well. They charged these, killing 4 of them. There are only the druid and 1 more left, and they're fleeing. The forest rangers killed the hierophant, causing panic tests all over and dust, ashes to ashes, or dust to dust as it's called for Undying dynasties. But they did well. Didn't affect the score of the game. And both armies have 1 scoring each in the enemy deployment zone. The skeletons and the forest rangers. So it may look pretty even.